Chapter 5. Leaving the Country. Ramon put some things into a little bag. He walked to San Miguel. There he got a visa to visit Mexico. Then he took a bus headed north, through Guatemala, and then into Mexico. From Mexico, he hoped to cross the border into the United States. Ramon sat on the bus and looked out the window. He saw the beautiful green land and high mountains of El Salvador. He saw burned homes and trees. He saw soldiers standing along the road. "Why must they fight over this beautiful country?" he said to himself. The miles passed, one by one by one. Ramon changed buses along the way. With each different bus, he felt farther and farther away from Pilar and the children. He worried about them every minute. Days later, in the north of Mexico, Ramon got off the bus. He was close to the U.S. now. He walked the back roads. He stopped at houses to ask for food. But he was still hungry. His stomach was never full, and he was very, very tired. It was night when he reached the Rio Grande. The United States was on the other side of the river. The young campesino felt alone and afraid. He knew he would not be safe without papers in the U.S., but he would be safer than a man marked for death in his own country. When he thought no one was looking, he made the sign of the cross. He took off his shoes and put them in his bag. He held the bag between his teeth. He walked down the bank into the river. The river was not wide here. It was not deep. However, it was over his head. Ramon was able to swim across in a few minutes. He climbed the bank on the other side. When he looked up, he saw two men and the black cadejo coming toward him. They tied his hands behind his back and pushed him into a truck. The U.S. Border Patrol had stopped Ramon. The Border Patrol put Ramon in jail. "Please don't send me back to El Salvador," Ramon begged. "I will be killed." "That's what they all say," said the men. "Here, sign this."